Hi again.
Hi again.
How's it going? I'm John,
I'm Sue.
and welcome to another edition of John and Sue's Movie Reviews. How's it going?
You're gonna have to get a better jingle than
How's
that
it
one.
going? How's it going? Today we're watching Barbarella. So tell me, Sue, what have you seen this film?
I haven't.
She hasn't seen this film.
This
It's
is
a
one film I
miracle.
haven't seen.
It's an absolute. It's a sci-fi, and you've not seen it.
And it's got boobs in it.
Oh, I didn't know that. So, Barbarella, it's going to be an interesting one for us. So, as we've already said before, we're choosing a lot of the films randomly based on a scratch poster that we have that has 100 cult movies. And this one came up, and we were both like,
This was number 73? 8?
80 something.
No, 70 something.
Doesn't matter. What does it matter anyway? But the most important thing is that we've not seen this one, so this will be an interesting experiment for us both, especially because it's got basically nothing but boobs in it, from according to sources, should we say?
Yeah.
So a bit of a thing about this movie. So this came out in 1968. And it's allegedly a budget between $4 and $9 million, and it didn't actually do financially that well. However, one country it did do well in was Britain. We loved Barbarella here, apparently,
Because the boobs.
probably,
And Jay Fonda.
and Jane Fonda, and it actually was the second highest grossing film of the year here. So yeah, and it's become a cult film, even though it's become a cult film, but apparently it still wasn't very well received. So I think of only one reason why that's the case:
Boobs.
boobs. So yeah, so a synopsis about this film, got it in front of me here, bear with me. It says that Jane Fonda plays Barbarella, a space traveller and representative of the United Earth government sent to find scientist Durand, who has created a weapon that could destroy humanity.
I wonder if it's called Rio.
That's a Duran song. It's
Yeah, I know.
nothing to do with this. Anyway, we're going to watch the movie now, guys, and we'll report on how we feel about it in a bit. See ya. Bye. Say bye.
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 I mean, if there's anything you need or that I can do, please tell me.
Well, you could let me make love to you.
Make love, did you say?
Yes.
What do you mean? You don't even know my psychocardiogram.
Eh?
2 hours later.
So, we've watched the film. What? What are you laughing at?
It's just a really weird film. Really weird.
Yeah, it was very weird. You know what? It's so hard actually to talk about this film without talking about spoilers. Do you think?
Yeah.
I just, I can't. I don't even know where to start or end. It was.
Spit it out, man.
I just don't know what to say.
It was good.
It-
For a 60s film, it was a good sci-fi film, but
It was better than I thought it was going to be.
yeah, there was actually some really funny parts in it though.
There was one particular part of the film that actually was very funny. Um, uh, Again, we can't really talk about it much, really. It's frustrating.
There was a part as well that made us quite shooketh, should we say.
Okay, let's talk about the boobs. Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that, but okay.
No, but let's talk about the boobs, because obviously we went into this preview hearing about boobs, and boobs and boobs and boobs. In terms of Barbarella's boobs, it's not as often as
You
display as I thought it was going to
You
be.
don't see as many boobs as what we were told.
But there is a variety of boobs in the film. Spoilers.
Boob review. Review.
And but I mean, in terms of like, I mean, again, reviews and stuff were like, oh, this is sleazy, this is just sex for the sake of sex and all that stuff. I must admit, you know what? It actually was quite tasteful. in terms of its production of said boobs, and obviously there is intercourse and all that, but you don't see anything.
No.
It wasn't sleazy at all.
You do see one of the most hairiest chests ever.
In film history.
Like,
we have to talk
ever.
about spoilers, aren't we? But it doesn't matter. in
No,
that
not
respect.
really. Who's gonna go into the film and go, that's a spoiler for a sex scene?
Warning: chest hair.
It was like it has it. Yeah.
It was something else.
It was very hairy, and I'm like,
You know, yeah. Okay, so what? Again, this is difficult. What was your favorite part of the film?
I can't.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
It's right here.
No, it's not.
Oh, you're a pain. I asked her to prepare for this, and she didn't.
It was right there.
Yeah, I know. And then I asked you to do it again. Doesn't matter.
Favorite part of the film.
So again, no spoilers. What was the favorite part of the film? I mean, I've got a feeling. Again, this might be the same on both of us.
I can't. Oh, see, I don't.
Which again,
I can't say my favorite bit without spoiling it.
it's hard, isn't it? You know what I'll say? What I will say is it's involving the scene where you find a secret key. That was my favorite part of the film. A secret key.
Oh right, I thought you said crit key.
Quick key.
Oh god.
Yeah, involving a secret key. That scene, that whole scene,
Yeah.
best part of the film.
Yeah.
Which again was probably about 2/3, if not 3/4 of the way through the film. Which again surprised me because again going into this film, I was made aware that most critics said that this film starts off okay and then just dives and isn't a very good film. Whereas I didn't feel like that at all. I was personally invested in this film.
There was some parts where I was kind of like, "What are we on something watching it?"
Yeah,
It was very psychedelic 60s in some parts.
very much so. I think some of the CGI was actually possibly before its time, though. Some of the CGI effects felt 70s. Some of it felt definitely
Do you
60s.
know what? If I watched this in the 60s, I'd be like, wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Watching it now, I'm kind of like,
Yeah, but again, it reminds me a lot of the CGI from the 70s. It didn't feel 60s CGI. In certain parts, possibly, but mostly, I actually felt it was ahead of its time. Okay, then. So, what's your star rating on this film then?
I don't know. Probably 3 out of 5, maybe 2.5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta go with one. You gotta go with one. What you going for?
I probably 2.5.
Okay.
Out of 5.
Okay, right, yeah. You know what I'm gonna go for?
If you say 5, I swear to
Oh,
God.
No. You know what I'm gonna go for? I'm gonna go for again 3.5 stars.
Right. Okay.
I thought that was better than I thought it was gonna be. I actually thought it was okay. And you know what? Controversially, you know what I'm gonna say? It's better than Star Wars. Definitely better than Star Wars, mate.
How could this happen to me?
You gonna beat me up?
Next question.
Next question. Not really another question. It's more
There isn't. Let's just go now.
one of our cats has
One of the
broken
cats
something.
just been on the side in the kitchen.
They always play up when we finish these videos, don't they? Anyway, well, that's it from us, guys. Until the next video, can you please give us a like, a subscribe, and a comment, please? That would be great. And tell your friends, because this is the best movie review place on the YouTube universe. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.